The moon shines on the truth. The moon shines on the truth. The moon shines on the truth. I taste nothing. The moon shines on the truth.
We're in trouble now.
Fleeting, roaring flood. A blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
All better now? Better late than never.
Try harder.
Customers are always welcome. All the best!
Nowhere to run!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens! Fight as one!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame! The moon shines on the truth. The moon shines on the truth. I taste the moon shines on the truth.
We're in trouble now. Evil's begun.
Tedious. A blade of moonlight. In lunar flame.
Time for a shot. You're in bad shape. shall we? All the best!
Ready for death!
That'll take more than medicine. Savor the vigor of life. A thousand wonders to raise your spirits. Good omens! Righteous one!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame! Is this a letter?
I can hardly. But that's before I board it. Once, don't turn me down with it.
Upend the ancient sea.
Pom-Pom's been what does the letter... It looks like an...
I'm like...
Why don't you show...
Huh? What is it? There's no signature. And it doesn't mention a time or place. Looks like whoever sent this expects me to remember. Unfortunately, I'm going to disappoint them. Oh, I'm just thinking. Let... What if he...
After all this time away from the Lafu, the seat of divine foresight has only become more. Relax. You needn't be so cautious, young man. However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me.
Huh? I've got my work cut out for me today. Well, if it isn't done, hung.
Greetings. That...
You came at a bad...
I...
That, according to... However, with her power, her surrender before he left.
Since you try... When I left this, I thought in...
Do we...
If my guess...
So...
I returned. I did, how...
So...
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragons' breaths reveal the moon. The scenery of Scale Gorge waterscape is truly as magnificent as the poems describe. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place like this, General?
Holding you in the shackling prison would be more trouble than it's worth. The Stellaron's descent, the Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection, the Destruction Emanator's impersonation of the Amicassator. According to the Skyfaring, you took advantage of the chaos to sneak. Your behavior truly is puzzling.
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. I knew not. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender. The galaxy is...
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Lawchild. Do I need to remind you of your action, or must I utter that tongue?
Well, they don't call you...
You flatter me.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss...
That is beyond my control. However, at present, you have the opportunity.
The unparalleled sword techniques of your master, the mesmerizing cloud, the five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales in your... You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. But you wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master.
We can head out now. I would like to visit a few places from...
Have you mistaken yourself for a tourist?
I would make a one. Lower your guard, young man. I have already surrendered. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer. Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first? So many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Cienjo live to be more than 1,000 years old, each day is like carrying the weight of a mountain through an interminable maze.
How hard is it to choose a destination?
The young are the antidote.
If it's stars, by Hung.
Let the noble high...
Imbibitor Lunae. But you've... well...
Huh?
Yes. As for...
I see. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard. Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us.
We've arrived. All ship production have just entered the command. I remember now.
You like...
Hey!
That's right.
It was actually... I remember.
Indeed. Very few. She also... However, luck is...
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man. after being.
So...
In the end, in Vibiter Lunae. Let me. She charged ahead for the. You couldn't. There is. By Hung, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be. I will fulfill what you asked of me. Let's go. Interesting.
What's that?
And yet where
The Lafu's... You just want...
you go on.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages. Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
It's like
you never forgot. Try hard. Finally, the end.
World cleansing track. Prize. Not yet. Not now. Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Could it be that the abominations here aren't enough to motivate you? Danger.
Oh.
After all this time away from the Lafu, the seat of divine... Relax, you needn't. However, I never thought Jing Yuan would send you to accompany me. It would seem our fates are intertwined.
Huh?
I've got my work cut out for me today. I've got my... Well, if it isn't done,
Greetings.
You came in. You. That. According, however, with her power, her surrender before he left.
Imbibe since you try. When I left the Xianzhou, I thought in...
Do we?
If my guess...
So.
I returned. I did.
So.
The sea's depths conceal no stone, and dragon's breath. But as a suspect, shouldn't I be bound and interrogated in the shackling prison? Is it really appropriate to bring me to a place...
Holding you in the shackling. The Stellaron's descent. The Ambrosial Arbor's resurrection. The destruction emanators. According to the sky, you took advantage of the chaos. Your behavior truly...
I was asked to deliver a token in my capacity as a traveling merchant. It is through fear of punishment that I am choosing to surrender.
Merely a wanderer. You're too modest, Locha. Do I need to remind you of your actions, or must I utter that? You flatter me.
Seeing that you sense something is amiss.
That is beyond my control. However, at present, you have the
unparalleled sword techniques of your the five of you vanquished evil from the world, creating legendary tales. You removed me from the shackling prison and decided to interrogate me here. You wish to discuss the one person you've avoided mentioning up to now. Your master.
We can head out.
have you mistaken?
I would... Lower your guard, young man. Imbibitor Lunae, you must accompany me. I won't take no for an answer. Where should we start? Should we go to Stargazer Navalia first? Oh, so many memories are swirling inside my head. I can't get a grasp on any of them. When the people of the Xianzhou...
How hard is it to choose a destination?
The young are the antidote. Stargazer Navalia it is.
If it's star skiffs you want... I hung.
Let the...
Imbibitor. But you've learned. Well, that's all in the past.
Huh?
Yes. The sending off of a star as for...
I see. I don't know anything about manufacturing star skiffs either. But getting these machines to work shouldn't be too hard.
The moon shines on the truth.
Careful. There's still Stellaron spirits lurking around.
No need to worry about the two of us. The moon shines on the truth.
We've arrived. All ship just enter the command into the device.
You like to read?
Hey, I don't read
That's right.
It was actually, I remember.
Indeed. Very. She also, however, luck.
Ha! That'll do it. The Starskiff assembly line has been activated. The Starskiff will take shape and enter the skyport. Let's go wait for it there. It won't be long.
Thank you, young man. The moon shines on the truth.
See, the star.
After being
So.
in the end, in Viderland,
The abundant.
you seem to be still. Let me refresh. She charged it for the cloud. You couldn't accept that. There is no need to. By Hung, I've brought your flagon. This was a gift handmade by him, though he never got the chance to give it to you in person. I'm sorry it took so long for me to find it. Only by bringing it to you will my nightmares be calmed. I will fulfill what you asked of me. I will keep my word, even if it requires me to cut down the stars in the sky. Let's go. The artisan Since the Arbor's resurrection, the land has been crawling with abominations. Even the Artisanship Commission's prized creation furnace is hanging on by a thread.
The crisis happened too suddenly. All the craftsmen and apprentices fled. Only a single master craftsman was left to hold the line. What's that supposed to?
And yet with
The Lafu's. You just want me to do.
you go on it.
Why did you send him away?
It is of no importance. But you and I haven't had a decent contest in ages.
I don't plan on fighting.
I'm not asking you to point your spear at me. Even after your rebirth, your moves and techniques haven't changed one bit.
When I move, it's like
You never forgot.
Nothing major.
already. What's...
Don't get anxious, Imbibitor Lunae. We have all the time in the world.
Something's not right. Don't think about it.
This sphere still recognizes you as its master. Imbibitor Lunae. Do you know who crafted it for you?
It's been with me ever since my exile. I don't remember when I started wielding it.
Your end approaches. Grace. A miracle. Savor it for me. Blood cleansing track.
In lunar flame. Later moon.
Did you? Failed to set you. Rise! Secret of the Senate. Savor it for me.
You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely but you cannot run from combat is like smelting. Those are the words of the one out of all of us. When I at first, unfortunately.
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
Of course he's still alive. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exception. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of his stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
What did you do to...
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the abundance, yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshi dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshi's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to and the purpose.
General.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jingyuan. The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Order's already been
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone. Patience, young man.
Dunhung? What a surprise! Are you... Oh, I see! Are you here?
My eyes are fine.
Those Simpa... Who cares? You're... Please wait. Your friend, her pulse is extreme...
Today's...
come with me. I'm sorry. Dunhung.
Are you in...
No.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
I can smell the herbs. It's around here somewhere. Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away!
Allow me to... Soon to be departed. An endless lifespan is just a bitter wait for insanity.
So this is why your hands are so cold!
The strength. Heaven surge. Break!
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of moon.
This cold isn't something normal flesh can withstand!
I will dispatch you. The fight is set.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Awaken dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Well-timed. Fail to set you.
Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return! You chose the wrong enemy.
Ready for death. All will be revealed. In lunar flame.
A blade knows no mercy.
The times are changed.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it for me.
Heaven surge. Rise!
Unnecessary. Fail to set you.
Tedious.
Well-timed.
Receive divinity.
Unnecessary.
Repay. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead return!
Stand down.
Alright, let me make sure nothing's missing. Excellent. The calming valerian and chi strengthening infusions are here. Let's head back. Apologies again for the delay. You don't seem to have...
I made a deal that, and yet, I still have...
I see. So you...
Really? How, and all I have left are the soul. Thank you for your advice, Dragon. By the way...
Bandages? That's a...
The person I'm inquiring...
He must have suffered some kind of...
Well then, it would seem that... Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, the 5 of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing. Of 5 people, 3 Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious. Use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. As for Jing Liu, now it is time we pay. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye. Wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. Jing.
The laws of the... I reported everything.
Jing. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, no.
Then I shall see this gamble.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my...
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants...
You will only draw. Jingliu.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment. We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their faces still linger before my eyes, like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Cienjo lifetime. Yet, dreams, will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in a withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drank to drown our sorrows.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan on doing next?
Once this...
The Express won't be able... I did think about giving the memories of what I did. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lunae.
Done, Hong.
She couldn't do it with... We have no choice.
Neither of us...
Elios, I don't mind.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another. Who you are, even if the yes.
Hey, did you hear about our next stop? But, is that my... That done. Let's go to his room. wrong? Branya just...
Yes.
Then why? I'm the one.
It's great that...
Okay. He won't budge. Pity. I know. If only... at his age, why don't we... You've been on the...
Hey, March. That's a big smile on your face. What's the good news?
Himeko, there's a celebration coming up on Eurillo 6, organized by the Supreme Guardian, and we're invited to go take in the sights and sounds. Don Hung won't be going anywhere for a while. He's still resting up, so wanna come with us? I mean, considering...
Thanks for the Make the most of...
let me go pack some... So, what do you think about my new dress? It's actually not new. I just know this kind of event doesn't come around every day. Why shouldn't I dress for the occasion? You're not really gonna wear that same old outfit, are you? Let's just pretend I never said anything. As long as one of us is making an effort. Pajamas, hot water. Wow, that was... I was just... I wouldn't call it ready to go.
Galabar. 700 years. It's never too late to pick up the tab.
Brr! How do people living in all this snow celebrate anything? One thing's for sure, though. Where there's a celebration, there's bound to be food, right? Look. Oh, wait a sec. That all in black. You think? There's only... Hi! Do you work for the...
Boss, encounter with 2 unknowns. Want me to take them out? Over.
To take us out?
Take them out? Just hang tight for a second. I'm on my way. Don't do anything stupid.
Glad to make your acquaintance. I'm Topaz, an investment expert from the Interastral Peace Corporation. I'm here on Eurillo 6 for a special business assignment. You'll have to forgive my colleague here. People skills aren't his strong suit. Please don't take it to heart.
Phew! You scared the life out of me! We're here for the celebrations. We're not looking for more conflicts. Oh, right. We should probably introduce ourselves. I'm March 7th, a passenger of the Astral Express. You may have heard of it? And this is my friend and fellow passenger.
No kidding. I could tell you weren't locals from a mile away, but I didn't expect to run into 2 nameless here. Fate is such a curious thing. I heard that Eurillo 6 only stepped out of the Stellaron's shadow thanks to the direct intervention of the Trailblazers. Surely, you two aren't...
Huh? She...
I never imagined I'd run into living legends here. Must be her...
Wow, Miss Topaz, you're...
More good luck, I suppose. But it's not as cushy as you think. Scurrying from one side of the galaxy to the other. Going wherever businesses require me to be.
Huh. Your job sounds pretty similar to the express cruise. Aside from the business, I guess. Oh, Branya moves fast! The crisis is only just over and she's already opened talks with the IPC.
These talks aren't exactly what you might expect. But I have to agree. The Supreme Guardian definitely knows how to govern a city. That's the reason I'm here on Eurilla 6, to meet with her. Miss March, you said you were on your way to Belobog festivities, right? My apologies for delaying you both.
Don't be sorry. It's not like we're in a rush. Want to come to the city with us? The snow plains are freezing, and it's easier than you think to get lost out here.
Thanks for the concern, but I'll manage. It's my first time on this world. I'd like to take it in its vast, iconic snowscape for just a little longer. Who knows? Maybe we'll cross paths again during the celebrations. Oh, here's my contact information. I don't usually respond during work hours, but I'd be happy to chat off the clock.
Wow, I actually managed to get an IPC executive's phone number without even trying. Me too.
You two make a cute pair.
The universe is huge. Come on, let's head into the city. Wow, there are people everywhere. Are you sure we're in Belobog? And now to check out the main event, the food. Come on, keep up. Is that Ayla? Looks like she's teaching the kids again.
introduce Billabog's. Guess also.
Miss Payla.
Enough. Oh, I never knew.
Hey, quick! Serval's about to start singing! Woo! Thanks!
Heartbeat.
It's you, the Supreme Guard. I hope you had a...
It's fine.
Understood. Please, make sure...
Got it.
Bye for now.
Phew. Or we...
I understand the difficulties that this world is facing, Supreme Guardian. Belobog's current financial burden cannot be pinned on you, nor anyone else for that matter. However, objectively speaking, since Belobog has existed as an independent entity to this day, its debt cannot simply be written off. Oh, it looks like we have some visitors.
Branya! And Topaz? You're here too? I guess you've already started your business talks. We'll get out of your way if...
It's no bother. We've pretty much wrapped things up already anyway. Please consider my plans carefully, Supreme Guardian. If Eurela 6 wants to rebuild...
You've made yourself clear, Miss Topaz.
Naturally. However, I'm sorry our business got in the way of our reunion with old friends. I'll get out of your way.
Is everything alright?
It's good to see. There's no need to keep... I'm sure it seems that much... Topaz shared with among those outsiders. They sought out architects. It was with those funds that Bella...
Wow,
Yes.
that's
According to her, the IPC, it wasn't until...
And that's...
And asked before you...
Oh, I had no... Yeah, we...
You seem to... Now...
Have no fear. Yeah.
Thank you. While you're out looking...
Oh, hey! We might... Okay, got it. We better...
It's you two again. Why? What it portrays, it's as if the art... Not at all. I suppose. No?
Not exactly.
Let's walk and talk. Most exhibits in this museum are of little value. But, with a keen eye, it's possible to find a diamond in the rough, so to speak.
Miss Topaz?
Oh, so...
We...
I understand. However, I appreciate the strategic, but Eurela's. Oops.
So you're basically saying the Belabogians must pay off their ancestors' debts.
When you think about it, it's just another part of the cycle of life.
I'm not sure it's as poetic as that.
Wow, look! Is that little critter native to Eurillo 6? It's so... I absolutely...
So, Rania invested...
No matter what's...
So,
Don't worry yourself. But...
this isn't going...
I wouldn't waste... Oh.
So? Well, oh, did someone... Huh? The, Siri... I guess
Are there other matters?
Sela!
Hey! Am I glad to... It's bad. Really bad. Nobody's been seriously hurt. You see those two in black? They've been guarding the mine entrance. What's the matter?
What's going on in...
A few these uninvited guests keep talking about asset evaluation. Whatever that means.
Do you think Topaz is around?
The person you're talking... Topaz... Hey, you two!
You guys... what?
You two were
Gee.
I can't...
Team...
Shut up!
No need to waste...
Delve, hidden moon. Move guilty dragon.
Your end approaches.
Abyss flower, bloom.
Savor it in my place.
Celestial dragon.
Conflict is pitiless. Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid. Here is thunder!
That's...
7...
Ready for action? Let's get moving.
Hello. It's Mr. Svarog, isn't it? And this cute little girl must be Clara.
Hello, miss. Are you...
I'm Topaz. I've come to have a chat with Mr. Svarog.
Clara, go inside and wait for me.
Huh? But if you have a guest, maybe I should...
She is not a guest. Neither is she a friend. Go, Clara. Everything will be fine.
So, it seems my source was right. Who would have thought that such a strong...
You bear the insignia of the Interpast.
Straight to the point. Eurillo 6. No one can reverse this outcome. Not you, not the Nameless. I only care about one thing right now. Demonstrating to the shareholders of the IPC that Eurillo 6 can generate value. In the long run, this is a way, the only way, to ensure Belobog's long-term interests. I need your help to achieve this goal.
Long-term interests undefined. Analyzing objectives. Analysis failed. Tell me, emissary, how do you plan to convince the IPC leadership?
That's simple. I'll show you.
This is...
Source code. I'm sure you're familiar with this. All mechanized units manufactured in Belobog over the last... I assume you're also aware that there was once a large automaton factory in the underworld. Thousands upon thousands of automatons. This is my bargaining chip for negotiating with the higher-ups. But first...
I understand. What are your intentions?
Their future has already been purchased. All I can do is make the next...
I understand.
Oh, so you're...
The future you speak. Additionally,
your calculators to our future cooperation.
All the minor...
Well...
Hey! The IP... Sounds like you... Oh, looks like they...
Help! Those people dressed in black are attacking us!
Hey, I'm talking.
No, I really...
This...
Show no mercy.
Your end approaches.
The dead return!
Break! Blood cleansing dragon. Bloom. Repay. Savor it for me. Inevitable.
Uh-huh. Looks like Numby's in a good mood.
But aren't they on the IPC side? Strange.
Look! Huh? Where'd Numby go?
Wow. For something so short and stubby, they're surprisingly nimble. Well, guess that's that. We're on our own now. Let's keep going. Hey, you! Are you in charge around here? Don't lie to us! I'm warning you. Get lost or suffer the consequences.
And who might you be? You have quite the attitude. This is our journey. You know, it doesn't matter. The Strategic Investment Department had these cases where...
You know, it's fun.
No, what?
Didn't you claim the
Anyway.
Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
The fight is set. good. The lost.
Receive divinity.
Celestial dragon.
Abyss flower, bloom. That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return!
Delve hidden moon. World dragon. Savor it in my place.
That it?
The lost.
Receive divinity.
I wish not to use this strength.
A foregone conclusion.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return!
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place. Awaken dormant scales. Delve hidden moon. World dragon.
Follow my charge. Time for the radiant spirit. Heed my word. Show no mercy!
Your end approaches. Now, defend you.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom.
Unnecessary. Timed.
I underestimated you. Eternal sleep is not the end. The dead will return! That which is seized must be repaid.
Valkyries,
that it? Here is thunder!
That paradise may be unreachable from. Savor it in my place.
Pity, you chose the wrong enemy. Receive divinity.
Do not fret. I sense a storm. Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. Move towards the dragon.
A blade's edge knows no mercy.
There's no time to lose.
Allow me to see you off. Abyss flower, bloom.
I wish not to use the strength.
Underestimated you. Eternal sleep is not the end. The end will return!
I will dispatch you by my sword. I'll defend you.
Follow my charge.
Receive divinity. That which is seized must be repaid.
I sense a storm.
Time to settle your accounts.
Awaken, dormant scales. Delve, hidden moon. Move towards the dragon.
That paradise may be unreachable for me. Savor it in my place.
There's no time to lose. Time for the master stroke. Radiant Spirit, heed my word. Show no mercy!
Celestial Dragon. Break! A blade's edge knows no mercy.
We took down the Doomsday Beast, the Stellaron, and Fantilia. Did you really think you could stop us?
Darn it! I'm all out of ammo.
Sir, we've just received word from the director.
Director Topaz? What did she say?
Teams are not to disrupt the lives of local inhabitants during the asset evaluation period. Teams that violate this directive will have their year-end bonuses reduced by 60%!
50%? We're done for! Attention personnel! Evacuate the mine immediately! Erase all traces of your presence!
So, are we all good here, or what?
Yeah. Judging by the looks on their faces, I don't think they'll be back. So, who is this Topaz anyway? She seems to have no problem ordering these idiots around. Or taming fragmentum creatures, for that matter.
It's a long story. Oh, looks like... I get the feeling Branya's worried about something. We'd better... Are you coming?
Go, Branya, miss.
Got it, Zia. Come on.
These guys don't look like disease.
By order of the Supreme Guardian, proceed no further. Miss Topaz.
Bellabog might be in arrears, but I'm out of pocket. See you later, Captain.
Welcome back. I appreciate your help more than I can express. It couldn't have been easy running all over the city.
That's what friends are for, Branya. You don't sound like yourself. Is something wrong?
I'm fine. I haven't rested in a while. There's just too much happening all at once. They're moving quickly. Bellabog is crawling. Silver lining is that apart from the mine incident you mentioned, there haven't been any major conflicts in other areas. I suppose Topaz must have issued an order against harassing the citizenry. Still, that hasn't stopped panic from building. People are confused. They don't know where these strangers in black came from, nor what their intentions are.
Did you manage to get in touch with Topaz again? We're curious to know what solution she has in mind.
That's the reason I asked for you to come here. I need your advice. Look.
It's...
The contract Topaz sent to me a little while ago. There's a handwritten letter attached. Please, take a look at the contents, and then tell me your thoughts.
Miss Branya, if you'll permit me to call you that, I'd like to share a story with you from my own life. In your eyes, the IPC may seem heartless or cruel, but in reality, we all have a story to tell. As for myself, I was born on a small, unremarkable planet at the edge of the galaxy, a place whose name is known only to the native inhabitants. My home planet was extremely resource poor. To survive, people worked laboriously, manufacturing products for other civilizations in the galaxy, mostly in chemical or heavy industries. Given these circumstances, the natural environment of my home planet became increasingly harsh. I don't recall the exact moment when it happened, but people started wearing respirators just to walk down the street. All you could hear were the wheezing coughs of the people, day and night. My home was facing its demise. The relatively wealthy chose interstellar migration and started anew. The majority who stayed could only struggle on amidst finally. My 2 years when I was finally old enough, I am writing. I know freedom is how many gems I have already negotiated. I can understand, but
Your words do sound quite sincere. What do you make of it?
I'm inclined to agree. It's hard to imagine she wrote that letter just to deceive me. In any case, she wasn't wrong when she said this would be an extremely difficult decision. This planet's fate, the civilization it carries, everything that's happened here and everything that will happen, it all rests in my hands. This definitely can't, and shouldn't, be a decision made by me alone. That thought has crossed my mind.
Right. I don't...
Topaz hasn't given me much time to consider. She wants me to decide as soon as possible. I wanted to put it to a vote, and let all the citizens of both the overworld and the underworld have their say. But with such little time, I'm afraid that's a lost cause. I'll convene the Klapoth Fort architects immediately to discuss the contract. As for the locals, I'd like you to gauge their stance on the matter. The people of Belobog hold both of you in high regard. They'll most certainly be willing to tell you their thoughts. Yes, we need to...
We've got your back.
Thank you, March. I'll assemble the ministers. Let's meet up here again later.
All right. If we want to make an informed decision, we need to hear from
You know what I mean.
Well. Uh-oh. What? It's okay.
What?
Surprised? Signing this as for, you know...
I see. Thanks for your input. We meet again. Uh-oh. Sounds... Really? We don't... Wait. Okay. If it were... I've looked at... And that's a... If the eyepiece building a bed... I see. Thanks for your...
Is that the Trailblade? It's been pretty hectic. Do you need my opinion? So that's the Madam Guardian.
We are here...
Why, I'd just look at them. Faced with this, you must warn them.
A soldier, thanks for your input. Did we miss from what I've...
Are there other matters?
But let me get... Well,
That's a... Want to hear that? If this... Have you what worries me?
Huh. Thank you for your...
What brings you two to the underworld? Seems a little...
No stress?
I've thought about... I won't do it. Even so, living in the...
Wow, another vote for... Miss March! Hey there, Mistress... What? What? True? Huh? It's alright. Because everyone had just taken... You're right. Just the... Thanks, Clara. So, the votes are... Oh, she's...
Back so soon. I can tell from your...
Yeah.
Right.
As it's...
In that...
What?
No matter... I'll
Understood. It's time...
Right. If she asks you...
Well... Right?
Are there other matters?
Whoa, the fort's packed! I've never seen this many people here before. What? Jeez, I can barely even...
March, you're back. So?
We talked...
What was the...
Did you...
It's pretty much time has come to...
How could you
Enough! All of you!
I know what to do.
Wait! I have something to say to the Supreme Guardian.
But... aren't you?
Himeko? Wait, is that the real you or a hologram?
It's...
Miss Himeko, if we had known of your arrival before...
I understand, Miss Rania. No need to explain. Your city is facing immense difficulties. My intention is simply to ensure that you have all the... I hesitate to call it a solution, but I might have some information that might help. It is my hope that with this information, you will be better equipped as the Supreme Guardian to make a wise and informed decision.
Information? Please, tell me what you know, Miss Himeko.
I happen to have a friend with knowledge of Topaz. What Topaz said about her home world is indeed true, which is why she believes that the IPC's takeover of Belobog is the only way of ensuring the city's survival. But there is one thing she intentionally left out. Not all worlds that have accepted the IPC's terms have been saved.
You mean...
Performing ecological reconstruction on a planet carries inevitable risks. According to the intel provided by my friend, the success rate for the ecological reconstruction of worlds using the IPC's technology is 63%.
Only 63% of planets succeed? That's not exactly comforting.
This is the I wanted to bring these numbers, these probabilities to light. I think ultimately, it's up to you, Supreme Guardian, to make the final call.
I understand. Thank you, Miss. Regardless of how alluring their promises may be, this contract is nothing more than a gamble. As a leader, I cannot let the future of Belobog hinge on a roll of the dice.
Now that you've decided, I don't have to pretend to be impartial anymore. I think you're making the right choice, Branya.
Astro friends, I have an idea, but for it to work, I'll need everyone's cooperation. I need some time to rally all the residents in the city, and then I'll meet with Topaz again. Please locate her for me. It doesn't matter where she is or what she's doing. And if the IPC is still trying to take over Belobog's assets, I ask that you do everything in your power to stop them.
Don't worry. Leave it to us. We'll find her. It won't be easy dealing with her, but these two will help me get the job done.
Belobog's future is not for sale. And we'll never forget the friends who stood by us in our time of need. Not once, but twice. Stay safe, everyone.
Shepard should be. Here we go again.
Are there other matters?
The Supreme Guardian ready to enter Rivet. Keep your guard.
Destination reached.
Wow, would you look at that? Huh. I never would have guessed it'd be here. But I don't see any mech or weapons. This place is completely surrounded by mountains. Surely they can't be.
Affirmative. The weapons are concealed within the towering rock formations.
No wonder we couldn't find the automaton factory. It was right under our noses all along. Wait a minute. You said these weapons have been hidden here from the very beginning? That means the architects of Eurillo 6 never used them in their fight against the Legion.
Correct. After the IPC departed from this world more than 700 years ago, no one has possessed the necessary knowledge for activating these weapons. The architects used the IPC blueprints to construct replica automatons. However, the overwhelming majority of the combatants, commanded by Elisa Rand, were human.
I see. The stories about this world are truly captivating.
I would like to ask you a question, Topaz.
You're awful polite for a big robot. Ask. Don't be shy.
If the IPC does not intervene, this world is doomed. Are you convinced of this conclusion beyond any doubt?
Yes. I've gone through countless case studies, and they all point to the same conclusion. Any world that comes into contact with a Stellaron, on the surface, things may appear to be getting better. A looming crisis.
Understood.
Understood. That's it? You don't have Any thoughts?
Emotional readings indicate while my opinion on the...
If only Mike... Come on, Numby. We've got some assessing.
Topaz disappeared after leaving Rivet Town. In her absence, her subordinates flooded in and took over.
The IPC...
You're right, Miss...
Tom?
I'll explain later.
Look, down there!
Keep noise. It's time to deploy.
Where are you going?
I know that you're urged. Are you ready? Remember.
Oh no!
It's all right. Are you ready? Remember.
Oh no!
It's all right.
Where are you going?
I know that you're... Are you ready? Remember.
Oh wow! We wiped them all out in a single explosion! That's what you call efficiency!
It's a shame we had to resort to this method, but we had no choice.
You Silvermane guards sure are a righteous bunch.
I've seen standard issue robots like these before. It's an IPC field team leader.